what's your overall thoughts on Comic-Con exclusives? Buy into it or think it's all silly? He's probably referring to Comic-Con exclusive toys for the most part.
Right.
Of which every year that there's probably at least 3 dozen that come out.
I will touch on the toys, and I want to discuss. We can talk the toys, but I want to touch on something else too. Exclusive toys drives me nuts. Now, for the most part, these things are not. Everyone knows someone. These things are not generally as hard to get as most people think.
They make a ton of them usually.
For the most part. But, you know, I feel bad for people who go to these things and they get hung up on the exclusive toy or the exclusive bit of shelf candy that they're going to lose interest in 3 months' time, because instead of waiting in line for 3 hours, instead of getting to the convention center at 5:30 in the morning to get a ticket, so that you can literally wait in line for another ticket, so that you can wait in line to get a random Lego exclusive. You don't even get to fucking choose. Why don't you just walk around and enjoy your convention?
I think it's funny how there's people that do this to make money. They'll travel to Comic-Con.
Yeah, but I'm so glad they look so miserable.
They spend listen, people. They spend money to travel to Comic-Con. Even if they're just driving, they're spending gas money. They got to stay at a hotel somewhere and spend money to wait and get up, like you said, like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, to get a ticket that gives you the right to stand in line for hours at the Hasbro booth, which is basically a store, or the Mattel booth.
Lego's even worse now.
To buy stuff that you'll then try to flip on eBay. So let's say you make 100% profit on some of this stuff. I'll just say, hey, maybe you made $800 because there's a limit to how much you can buy. You can't just buy 20 things.
Some of the stuff, some of these scalpers know what to look for. For instance, like the Magic cards that Hasbro does every year, they go up in price every year, but you can usually flip them for 3 to 4 times. But still,
3 to 4 times.
But you're not getting that with every item.
So okay, let's just say the average. Let's just say they sell this stuff and make an average of $500-$600. $700, $800. Is that reasonable? Is that low or high? $800 they make profit.
I mean, depending on how much they're buying.
Okay.
I mean, you can make a lot if you really do it. But the thing is like a lot of these items, there's items that will definitely get you money, but then there are items that are not evergreen. For instance, like say the My Little Pony from 4 years ago, the derpy one, the blue one with the eyes. That one was on sale for $25 and ended up selling for say about $100 to $120 online.
Okay.
Now, as of last year's pony, it sold for market price. The one that I got this year probably is not going to go for more than $10 to $20 more than what it's selling for. Yet people still grab buckets of these things. When you are wasting all of your time to make $10 to $20 more than what you paid, you are just an idiot.
Like I bought that crossover Transformers G.I. Joe one a couple years ago. Did I get that to Vonnie? I forget. Do I still have that?
No, you still have that.
I don't know what that even is. The point is, I bought it actually $10 or $20 below because a seller had probably bought 8 of them and was trying to move one. I don't think those ever went up in value.
No.
They made so many of those. They produce thousands and thousands of those. So if you want one, you can get one. So my point is that even if you make I would say most people doing this aren't making $800 in profit. They're making like $400 or $500. Once you factor in whatever your transportation costs are, food costs for expensive eating at Comic-Con, hotel costs, is it really worth it versus having a good time?
No.
It's not.
I pass on so many exclusives. But like, I don't know, I mean, some people can make more. Like, for instance, things like, say, like the transformable Chibi Voltron this year. That sells for $150.
Okay.
That's going to go for quite a bit. Magic cards that sell for $120. You're going to get $600 for those. But the thing is those are the ones that are actually very, very limited that you're probably not going to get. You know, the stuff that you're going to get is the stuff that they make, like you said, a shitload of, and then you're not going to make any profit. The other thing I want to touch on real quickly is Comic-Con exclusive trailers, which actually the Suicide Squad trailer was supposed to be. And what happened was people recorded it and leaked it to the net. Of course. WB scrambled for 2 days with an anti-piracy team to scrub it from the internet. And then had their director of public relations, I believe it was, come out and say that they were very disappointed that they were going to have to release the trailer in its original quality because they didn't want the pirated trailer and its poor quality representing their movie poorly. And it's like, how the fuck are you upset about people being excited for your shitty ass movie? Like, what is this?
I thought
there is no benefit to that. That's all marketing. You do not limit marketing. You spread marketing out as far and wide as you can.
It's very strange just because the Batman v Superman one went up like the next day, you know.
And it wasn't a con-exclusive trailer.
It wasn't a con-exclusive, and that's a much bigger movie. Yep. You know what I mean? Like, Star Wars reel came out like almost the same time, the behind-the-scenes reel. We're past that period where 3-4 years ago where, the exclusive one, you're going to see the Cowboys versus Aliens exclusive. It doesn't matter anymore. You want to get that shit out to everywhere. You want to capitalize on that Comic-Con buzz, which now it's the biggest geek event of the year. You know, like that's the main event. Yeah,
it's like my Christmas.
Yeah.
I mean, I save up for it all year long. I mean, that's where you get your stuff exposed to the people who are going to care the most about it.